Good morning and welcome to Mid-South Magazine. I'm your host, Tonya St. Romain. On today's show, we're going to tour an authentic 1830s Louisiana-style Southern plantation home. We'll meet the builder and the architect and the people who call it home. So pull up a rocking chair, grab yourself a mint julep, and get ready to spend a lazy Southern day with us. It's all coming up next on Mid-South Magazine. Here we are inside Laurel Rose Manor, the dream home of Dr. and Mrs. Mike Cockrell. This 13,000 square foot traditional home is the perfect place for them to relax and enjoy their family. Looking at this home, you'd think you're right in the middle of Louisiana, and that's what the homeowners were looking for when coming up with the design.
The style of this house is based on Louisiana Acadiana country. The main things I think that drew us to this style was the fact that we like the older plantation homes, the wraparound porches, the open, airy feeling. Part of the design of our house was designed around entertaining and having an area where we could open our home to friends and family, and that particular style offered us those opportunities.
The backyard is an entertainment paradise, especially in the summer. The whole family can enjoy cookouts, pool parties, relax on the patio, or warm up near the fire pit.
The fire pit area was a recent addition to the backyard, but it sort of developed around the concept of, from the kids actually having bonfires and wanting to build fires. And we've developed this into just an area where we can sit in the evenings while the kids are playing in the pool and just build a small fire, sit around with friends and have that little fireside chat. One of the focal areas of the backyard is the pool. Looking out the back of the house through the French doors and the open windows, it provides a nice relief from the everyday life that we have. Kids we have also provide an incentive for us to have a pool, and oftentimes we have not only them but many of their friends. And having an area where we can allow them to come and play and socialize has been a treat for us.
Homeowner Lisa Cockrell tells us more about the southern charm of this house, including the porch, exterior look, and the spacious view of the entire property.
I wanted a house that was new but that felt old. I like the old bricks. We use the old bricks in the keeping room. I have the weathered look. I've always loved the porches. I've always envisioned having these huge porches. The wraparound porch on the front with the huge columns. We have the lake in the front. The tree out front is where we actually built the house around that tree in the front. That tree is over 100 years old.
The kitchen combines an old-fashioned look with modern conveniences like dual ovens, drink cooler, and warming drawer.
My kitchen, we have the black granite countertops, which are absolutely gorgeous. They make the kitchen look very clean all the time, very easy to take care of. The copper vent-a-hood actually did not come as weathered as it was. It came as a shiny copper vent-a-hood, and we looked for several different avenues to make it weathered like it is. I chose a different color cabinetry on the cabinets as I did from the island, just as a contrast. My hardware is actually antique-ish as with a lot of the rest of the house.
Off one side of the main house is a wing that's home to the master bedroom and a quaint sitting area for the homeowners.
The second wing that we have off the house, the main house, is our master bedroom. It consists of our master bedroom, 2 walk-in closets, a sitting area, which is a kitchenette. Our master bathroom has a jacuzzi tub and a walk-in shower. We have French doors that close, and so we can actually segregate ourselves away from the main house. So that's always been a very nice thing. We have 2 sets of doors between us and the house. At any point in time, we can retreat into our little world of our own there.
The living area features impressive beamwork, a fireplace, and a unique way to hide the television.
My living area was a huge point of conversation in the design of the house, and I think we went through lots of set of plans to actually get there. We have a beautiful fireplace that we designed with a raised hearth, and the brick we carried over from the keeping room, the dark brick. A TV in the sitting area, living room, was not wanted, so we had to find a way to disguise and to hide. We have beautiful handmade cypress doors in the house, and we put a set of cypress doors in the living room, which are a beautiful focal point. But behind them, we have a really nice flat screen TV that I can pull out on a swing arm, and we can watch television when we want to. But when we don't want to, we can cover it up with the beautiful cypress doors beside the beautiful fireplace with the raised hearth, and you don't even see it.
There's plenty more to see of Laurel Rose Manor. When we come back, we'll talk to the architect and builder, so stay tuned to Mid-South Magazine. Welcome back to Mid-South Magazine. When the homeowners saw this beautiful 105-acre piece of property, they envisioned an antebellum home. And they couldn't have picked a better man to design it than David Zammit. The architect was able to replicate the Louisiana Southern-style manor to a T.
At this point in my life, I have become what is called a traditionalist architect. I prefer to do architecture which emulates historical buildings which have already been done. And having come from Louisiana, having experienced many years on the bayou country of Baton Rouge and below, I spent a lot of time seeing houses which were antebellum and Acadiana type houses.
A lot of features from the past were replicated to give this home its Southern style, including the balcony, brickwork, antique wood, and large front columns.
Working with this style, some of the main features, this porch here, this is a 12-foot deep porch, which allows the air to be cooled before it's brought into the house, but also allows the owners to sit out here and enjoy the sights and the breeze and the view and being elevated above the property. The materials are native Southern materials, such as the bricks on the wings, which are on what we would call the service quarters, are from Old Mississippi Brick in Holly Springs. They're handmade bricks. The beams on the interior are resalvaged antique heart pine beams out of historical buildings. The columns down below are a Tuscan spun fiberglass 24-inch diameter columns, which give it the strength to hold up the weight of this house.
Here, David shows us the characteristics of an antebellum home on his house plans and shows us the layout of Laurel Rose Manor.
This house was laid out on a very traditional classicist axis, which is used in the antebellum homes of Louisiana, where you have the main house, which housed the rooms, the living area, and the wings on here are the service buildings. Traditionally, it was the kitchen on the service area, but nowadays the kitchen is integrated in the house. So we built it such as the master bedroom and the garage are the service areas. That's why they have a different style brick, different style shutter, a different look, so that it makes it complex out here. You have a large wraparound covered porch. You come into the main foyer. Off the foyer is the dining room and the study. Past that, you come into the main family room, which flows into the covered back porch. Right off the family room, you have the kitchen. You have the connector, which leads to the master suite area, which has 2 walk-in closets, master bedroom, a seating area with a porch, which the cockerels use in the morning. And you have a nice master bath, which has a large walk-in shower with a glass block wall on it, which is very illuminated in the morning when they take the showers.
Taking this Louisiana home from the blueprints to the bricks and mortar was a colossal undertaking, but builder Roy Lucius was up to the challenge.
Well, what I like about this home is the openness of it, with the kitchen and the keeping room and the den all just right together, and it's great for get-togethers and parties. Big front door entrance coming right into the den, and it all leads off to the back porch with 3 double sets of doors that leads into the swimming pool. And one of the first things that you see when you drive up is the columns. The size of them, something you normally see in a house, in Louisiana.
Roy shows us the porch area with beautiful wood beams and doors, and a cleverly colored sky blue ceiling so pesky insects won't build nests.
We're on the back porch, and so what's so unique about this is it has the same kind of beams and columns that continue on into the inside. It's on the back, and on the ceiling we've used a 1x6 spruce and have painted it blue. That's supposed to help us out from wasp nest and dirt daubers. And it's a big porch, and it has rockers overlooking the swimming pool. And also, they've added a water fountain and also a fire pit for parties and gatherings.
This home truly defines Southern comfort.